Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to our Sunday Super Metroid Zelda 3 Combo Randomizer race. I am Big Box, commentating alongside a system of vibrant colors. We've got Ike here and Farfaloo on your restream. Give me just a second. I'll bring up the race time and see who else we've got. Alrighty, we are underway. And it looks like Farfaloo and Ike are the only two we've got today. So you're seeing the whole race. Farfaloo's got the blue color palette, doing the arm pumping there by tapping L or R while Samus is moving. It causes her to shift forward a pixel. That's just, you're not actually moving faster. It's a series of position changes, but it comes to the same thing. We are on hard 774 today, so seven Link to the Past credits for Janet's Tower, 7 credits to Damage Cannon, and 4 Super Metroid.
Precisely what happens with arm pumping is that every time you do it, you move Samus 1 pixel forward. Hello, I'm Vibrant Colors. I was a little bit late, but I will be here to help Big Boss with the commenting. Hi, Speed Gaming.
Hello.
I never asked how I should refer to you, actually.
Just call me Bocked.
Bocked, okay.
All right, the map check there was a little too quick for me. Did you see what I saw a crystal at Easter, but that's all I saw.
I was not looking. I actually just got my water. I was busy pouring it. It's important to stay hydrated when doing commentary. And we get a single bomb on the left for Farfaloo. That is pretty good. I love seeing a single bomb. Was it tier 1 or tier 3 though? Because I see that Akira did not get the same drop.
Looks like we've got an energy tank on the Lumberjack ledge, so we're not going to need to do Aga 1 for that.
You know what would be hilarious? If that tank was actually required just to survive the hair run.
Oh gosh. That is actually... Ooh, we got high jump boots on Uncle.
I have not had that quite happen yet, but it would be funny. But I think the hair run requires 5 times by logic, and tease runners are probably capable of doing it with 4 tanks if they need to. Maybe 3 even.
Yeah, I believe the hell run to the ice beam room only takes 3, but all the others take 5.
It only takes 3, but if you're really good, you can do it on 1. Which is that, well, 1 and a crystal flash.
Right.
I mean, I think these players have been playing, how do I say, Super Metroid Impossible among other things, and you know, the head runs in that thing are pretty dang tight. I'm pretty sure I've seen Farfaloo play it at least. I could be wrong though.
Alright, we've got Ike here checking Sahasrala's closet, and Farfaloo green pendant at Swamp Palace. Yuck.
Well, I mean, it's vanilla. Can you be mad at vanilla?
There's grapple beam in Sahasrala's closet. I don't... Looking like Blind Spaceman is just going to be a... Yeah, Blind Spaceman is mostly a bust.
Shackle key. I like that way of referring to grapple. It's also a good way to chew Meridiato. Not the main way, but it's pretty useful. This is hard logic. We can have some suitless Meridia. Obviously, high jump and springboard is all you need, but we can have some extra mobility, right?
Right. And it looks like we've got 2 Super Metroid tokens in Link to the Past. I saw really for sure at Desert.
I'm always interested by these early Eastern plays. I always want to delay Eastern as late as possible because I always hope for the ball to show up and to not hit the double dip Eastern. How to support that here? So, you
In the
know,
meantime, sorry.
if you were AK right now and playing against me and there is something in Eastern, you're probably winning because I would not want to go into Eastern at all.
That's just a
So,
personal thing you prefer?
I don't like Eastern. So if there is something in Eastern, I am screwed. I lose the race. And that's why I'm
Gotcha.
always a bit anxious. Yeah, Eastern is Fear 1, but I don't want to do it. I'm always a bit anxious watching that, like, look at this chest, it's an hero upgrade. If it has something good, I don't know, I seem stressed by that. It's just stressful.
In the meantime, we did find our first powerbomb pack in the well, so magic number there is 3. That's enough to kill all the Metroid Satorian without the ice beam and without backtracking.
That's a lot of power bombs very early. I guess that will make it easy to head run.
Oh
Ice
my,
beam
and
on
there's
the
our ice
library?
beam at the library. So it is a very real possibility we might not see it depending on where the boots are.
I do not like that. Imagine if the boots are actually in Maridia.
Oh god. Yeah, navigating Meridia, yeah, suitless Meridia without the ice beam would be awful.
And it's even more awful when you know Ice Beam is right there. it's the same as if we just didn't know what it was, but it's just more frustrating, you know?
I get you.
But I guess that's the other thing, that you want boots because you want to go fast, and we're here to go fast. We like
Well, it's
playing
a
the
race,
game, but
so
at the
that
same
makes
time, we
sense.
want to play the game the least long possible, right? Ooh, I'm
Oh, there's our
morphing
morph
it.
ball at the dig spot. Very early. Ikir has not been to the Lost Woods yet, so we know that's where he needs to go.
Hey, can we go to the Lost Woods? You're just always to the Lost Woods. There's no way around it.
Gotcha.
How did you forget? That has happened to a few people. I'm always thinking of the dialogue the bandit says when you talk to him. The one in the drop down. How about a famous time when Andy forgot his prize eater medallion?
Yeah, I see you
Oh
marked
yeah,
the tracker on
you could just
Farfalusa.
forget.
You marked mirror on Farfalusa. Where did he find that?
I did not mark it. I completely forgot I was supposed to track it.
Yeah, Aussie said he was Aussie said he'd help for a few
Thank
minutes.
you.
Is he doing that?
I must be OC, yes. Okay. Now we remember. You need to track. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I got. So yeah, I have 2 screens. I have our commentary restream on one, and then the public restream on the other, so I can snap back to it if I need to.
I only have a single screen, but I have my left hand on Alt Escape, so it's easy to switch. That is a hook shot. And a sword. Pretty
Yeah,
nice
I
mini
picked the
Mordor here.
stats, mini Moldor.
Well,
Wave
which
Beam was
side
in
do you
there
want to
too.
track? And a wave beam, yeah. We did not actually decide beforehand who was gonna track, like, which player. So I
Yeah,
didn't know if I'm supposed to track both, if you want to
Okay,
track
I'll
one.
do Ikir if you can do Farfalu. You go with that?
Alright, I got 5 for you down then. I
All
hope.
right.
I clicked the thing, I don't know if the tracker took it. Tracker, please.
Yeah, the tracker is
A
kind
bit
of
lagging, but it's coming. It's taking its time, but it's doing the job. It's Sunday, I cannot be mad at it.
Yeah, fair.
Now we have a sword, we can just do Hyrule Castle very easily. including the escape if you decide to. Why not the wall escape unless we find the key?
Right. So yeah, Farf is Farf's heading for the castle dungeon. Kira's heading for Ice Rock Cave. Ooh, 8 bomb pack from the crab there. All right, what do we got at Ice Rock Cave? Mail upgrade. Nice.
Ooh, I like that little hookshot trick on the Fabulous side. I told you always have to wait for that guard not to see you. But I guess you can just hookshot the statue down there.
Got the map.
We get the map. I don't like seeing the map, that means we're always doing Dark Cross. Unless the key's there, maybe?
Alright, Kira gonna get his shovel in about 5 seconds. Bomb from the tree pole, that's nice.
I guess it was a tier 2 that was the bombs then.
Yeah, now Kira gets his shovel.
And in Zelda's cell we get... nothing, just a few bombs. Fabulous is going for Dark Cross. In Dark Cross we will not be seeing a thing, you know, because it's a dark room. Normally you would need a lamp for it. But luckily we have a sword, and the sword shines in the dark.
Right. Yeah, so so Farfalu will be able to get the Dark Cross item.
You still need to be decently skilled because of course you need to know the layout of the room. And you need to be used to dealing with all the enemies in there. Like that room with all the sticks is pretty bad, for example.
Yeah, I don't have
and
the
here,
memorization
of course, you need to
skills
maneuver to get to the chest.
Yeah, I don't have the memorization skills necessary to do the dark rooms. Oh, the mirror was in Blind's basement. That's where I missed it.
Yeah, that's when I was pouring my glass of water. That's why I did not get it.
All right, okay, Farfaloo. I don't know if he saved or if he died. I didn't see.
I'm pretty sure he's saved.
Okay, so right, so he's back into Super Metroid, and the farthest he can get is to all he's. Oh yeah, he does have the one ball. He's got a decent.
Yeah, we do have Morph.
Right, yeah, he doesn't. He can get to alpha power bombs, beta power. No, alpha missiles, beta missiles, blue brain E-tank. Okay, but he's not going to take that one because if he did, he'd have to fight the bomb Teresa.
I would have taken that still. Like, I know it's bomb Torizo, but we have 0 E-tank.
and since Farfalu has super missiles, he can take bomb Teresa out with just 2 of them very quickly.
I think it's faster to shoot 2 missiles and then a super, because that way you avoid Bomb Torizo doing the little explosion animation, you know?
Oh, right, we have power bombs. I feel stupid now. Okay, but
Either
there's
middle.
the red Omega missiles. But yeah,
we can do about everything in Brainstar and Criteria and Record Ship. Do we need to do CVJ for Record Ship? But I'm pretty sure these guys know how to do it.
Alright, so...
The only thing we cannot actually do is Gauntlet. For that you need a second power bomb pack. Or a lot of luck.
Or Screw Attack.
Or Screw Attack, or more Volt Bombs, or Speed Booster.
Or
okay.
Speed Booster would do it too. Just get a... Actually, no, I don't think he has enough energy to do a Shine Spark with the Speed Booster.
Yes. Well, there's an E-tank at Bomb Stories though, just go get it.
I saw something green. Was that the book?
No, it's just 50 rupees.
50 rupees.
I love when we talk about, oh, technically you could do it with this item, and then this item shows up. It's always so funny to me.
Alright, so Ikir's about to get his more full.
I would be shouting with a morph there. It's just, I would be very enthusiastic about finding it. It's just a cool location, you know?
Alright, what do we have here? Not a lot.
Blueberries.
Red rupee.
Because you only have a single pack of power bombs, we need to actually be a little bit mindful in Brainstar.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Aki is going right because of that. In Brainstar, it's a bit difficult to manage your stack of power bombs without running out of them, especially in Big Pink. So what you do if you're scared of that is that either you go for Red Tower or you go for Rocket Ship immediately.
Well, the B-Toms there just dropped, or I think they're guaranteed to drop power bombs if you're not full on them. So Farfaloo got a pretty much a full refill there.
Yes, and there's always a fire freeze up in the Brainstar elevator as well.
Right.
The only thing that worries me about Aki's play right now is bowling. You are going... Oh, actually, never mind. We have a grapple. We don't need to touch the spikes in bowling. We can just grapple across.
The way the developers intended. But oh, he's not gonna go. He's gonna look like he's gonna head back. And if I'm not curious at this point, I go down to Red Tower.
We're doing the logical checks, huh? It's true the rest of Rocket Ship is not gonna be in logic without a few E-tanks to do Phantom. I think it works like that. It's a bit bold to assume there are no more E-tanks, but I like that. It's a fun route.
Agreed. Alright, so...
It does prioritize low sphere checks. Like all of this is gonna be sphere 2, while the rest of Rocket Ship is technically going to be sphere 3. Wow.
Right,
not quite 2 and 3, but...
Here's the Red Tower.
Here you see Farfaloo tried to put the power bomb in a very precise location, but it was one block too far to the right, and that did not open the path to Mission Impossible. That's pretty bad. We're going to have to go back to the fireplace to refill.
Yeah, Ikir finds one of the 2 green rupees.
These side uppers do 80 damage right now, so they will kill you in 2 hits.
Yeah, you can see Farfaloo's being very careful. Ooh, Alpha Power Bombs is the Book of Budora. That's our access to desert.
I don't like book access. It's just slow.
It does also. It does. Oh, that was close. Ikir almost bought it on that Samus Eater.
We are on 0 E-tanks, so right now everything is pretty scary actually. Everything does, you know, at least 10% of your health, 20% of your health.
Yeah, Ikir swallows the Samus Eater damage to pick up the drops, which made sense. He's back. He's got 20 super missiles already. Holy crap! I didn't realize we found that many.
Yeah, there's been a lot of super missiles, but pretty much nothing actually interesting.
Ikir gets a brief moonfall. You moonwalk off a ledge, and it lets you fall with uncapped vertical speed. We can check the X-ray scope, but because we have the grapple beam, but it's still gonna be pretty dicey because you got to avoid the enemies too. 2 hits from those spikes, and Ikir will not survive.
That waver does 10 damage, and then the spikes do 60 damage. Yeah, it's pretty scary. All right.
Meantime, Farfaloo is doing a 1-tap Shine Spark to check the waterway, and it's just $50. But we do have our bottle vendor money when we get back to Link to the Past.
Did you notice how I used a power bomb before Shine Spark into the enemies?
I'm not sure.
It is. The goal was to kill them to have their energy drops there, and then to shine spark through and pick up the energy drops. Because if you just shine spark and pick up the item and then leave, the drops will despawn, you cannot pick them up. So that's the best way you can try to farm out these enemies.
Gotcha.
Unfortunately, the Skullteras don't really have good loops. I do have my window open because it's very warm, so I hope I mute myself in time whenever there's something loud outside.
You sound fine. Alright, Ike here, about to check the spacer. Not sure what Farfalu is doing unless he's farming power bombs.
He was in head bomb range and trying to farm power bombs, which is very annoying.
Yeah, no kidding.
There's only 2 power bomb drops here. You need 2 to get out of here in the first place. And then you see you want to explore the rest of Big Pink. There is a spore spawn that needs to be checked. Not comfortable to do with a single pack of power bombs, that's why Hake here is good. Probably right, because we've not seen anything of value in Brainstar. Maybe the book has all the goods.
Ike here is not going to go down to Norfair just yet. He's going to head for Kraid's lair. Super missiles that add spores. Why is this even randomized? Red rupee behind the Kraid missiles. Chat pointing out we had Fantoon's token at Dragon. Green Hill Zone is the first energy tank that Farp is actually going to pick up. Ike's ready for Kraid. We'll see. Well, the quick kill is not hard, but Kraid control you with it. Ike goes for a slightly slower quick kill to dodge the claw, but gets it and gets Crystal 7 for his trouble.
Farfalu, are you farming the Fire Freeze? Or are you actually trying to get X-Ray with one single E-Tank? You're just farming, okay.
Okay.
If you're really good at the game and you can do the perfect D-boost way across, you can do this with a single E-Tank. But it's terrifying.
So yeah, I would think a trick like that would be precise enough to be TAS only.
It's really not, actually. If you look at, for example, Hardware to Hell, people do that for breakfast.
Yeah, I've talked about the randomizers a lot, but I haven't actually played them in quite a while.
Hey, an E-Tank. Happy to see that.
Actually, if I may talk about myself for just a sec there, it's been 7 years now since I started doing SMZ3 commentary.
That's a while. I'm not sure when I started myself.
I was watching the Link to the Past randomizer for a while before the SMZ3 randomizer became a thing, and once it did, I decided, hey, I'm gonna learn Link to the Past so I can commentate this because it's just that cool to me.
Hadougar Fame is definitely a boss token in Manidia.
All right, what we got at the Croc Escape? Just a red rupee. Now we do also have access to Death Mountain now through the cross game portal that would normally lead to the Norfair map room. Bomb capacity.
We have a hookshot. That's a lot of items in that mountain.
Oh yeah, you're right.
And a mirror, actually. That's also Tower of Era.
And Ikir, You need Sword 2 to unlock the tablets, right?
Yes, you need Master Sword for the tablet.
All right. Well,
but you can check it. You cannot get the item, but you can check what's on it.
right, and Ikir did find that book, so he can't check. He can't check the Ether tablet if he wants to. Meantime, as we were talking about Ikir, Farfalu got the quick kill. Good for him. And we found a bottle somewhere. I did not see where.
I don't recall seeing that bottle either.
Yeah, Ikir's the one I saw it on. So he can check sick kit once he gets back to CAC. And he's doing the old man Gary the old man right now. As you pointed out earlier, holding the spin charge will display the little sparkles there. Ikir is using that to navigate. All right, that'll be an item and the Death Mountain respawn point. Morph bombs. How about that? That's welcome. Oh, trolled.
Morphle bombs do not actually do that much because we have speed booster and we have high jump. It's mostly just convenience at this point.
We still only have the one power bomb pack, so it's also a safeguard against soft locking.
It is. I wonder if Farfalu is going to try to get Ice Beam. 2 tanks is doable.
Yeah, we've got super missiles on top of Spectacle Rock. What did Ikir see at missiles? Okay, red pendant Turtle Rock, green pendant Swamp, blue pendant Thieves Town.
Swamp. Nice.
And I believe I saw red crystal at what's bottom right? I'm blanking right now.
Ice Beam, Ice Palace. I am fighting with the tracker. I would like it to give me buttons to click. As soon as I get that, I will click everything, I promise, chat.
Yeah, we're trying here. All right, Ikir's into Tower of Hera. There are 2 prizes here.
2 big keys in the basement. We are not fire locked out, which is nice.
There's our second pack of power bombs. That's welcome.
So we don't have a small site, yeah.
Yeah, we don't have a small key yet, so it is possible the small key locked itself in the basement. Setting up the pot warp to teleport up.
Lean and smooth. You cannot make it faster than that.
Is that an intended trick or is that a glitch?
That's definitely a glitch. That is lining yourself up perfectly something so that you can hookshot through. There's a few applications like that.
All right,
but these are just allowed in NMG.
All right, so that is both prizes. So that means indeed either the small key or the compass is what's in the basement. Either way, no need to go there. All right, and I'm looking at Farfalu's map tech. It looks like the other 5/6 crystal is somewhere in Super Metroid. Ikir's got to fight Moldorm the hard way. No master, no hammer, and well done. Was about to say he's going to have to deal with the enraged state, but he made quick work of it. Okay, and that the crate token was what we got there. All right, looks like Ikir's going to go the bottom route to get to East Death Mountain. Oh yeah, Chad pointed out he has to go bottom route because no hero. All right, we are in the Paradox Cave. There's our charge beam. That's helpful. Although until we find more of the supplementary beams, ammo will still be important because it takes a lot of beam stacking before it's actually faster than just ammo.
It really just takes plasma and another beam.
Fair.
And charge, of course, and charge. That's it, 3 beams, I guess.
There's Bombos.
And Wraith Moldorn, do not push us into the...
Oh, Farfaloo takes a fall.
How much suspense with this one? That lasted a while.
I remember sometime last year I was commentating with Kachiri. One of the runners dropped into Moldorm's arena and immediately got bounced right out, like within a split second. And we both cracked up at that.
What usually happens in that case is that you're bounced back off the platform that you try to jump down from.
All right, I
Moldorm was not going down without a fight.
Absolutely. Some more missiles. We are very close to Ridley ammo. Yeah, as I mentioned, all right, looks like we've got Ikir heading for the dungeon and the escape. So, in the meantime, while we've got our runners crisscrossing check, I'd like to invite you all to follow our runners, Ikir, Farfaloo, and Ikir. Follow myself and System of Clever Colors if you'd be so kind. And of course, follow Total, the madman who made the randomizer.
Aren't you forgetting somebody in this? I did not hear you say to follow yourself, of course, Bogt.
Well, I'm sorry if that. I'm sorry, was that out of line? Should I not have said that?
Out of line?
Oh,
maybe I was just distracted. No, you should say that. You should say that. Please do.
Yeah, follow the runners, follow us on commentary, follow Total. Yeah, we got a little bit of time to Fibering Colors. Wait, do you stream for yourself? And if so, what do you do?
I sometimes do, not that much anymore, but when I do, it's usually combo randos, or I actually play Lego stuff. Randos are fun, right?
Yeah, I've got a couple things I'm doing right now. The next ladder season for Diablo 2 Resurrected starts this coming Friday. I'm trying to finish up two characters from the current season before that does. And then Sunday night, I stream Neverwinter, the MMO, with a good friend of mine, Paperclip Mike.
Okay, that's a busy schedule. That is nothing like me.
Yeah, yeah. Like, there have been fits and starts where I stream every day and then I don't stream for I lose interest and I don't stream for 6 months. I'm trying to do it consistently again.
Heck here, you have a mirror. Muscle memory is too strong, I suppose.
Alrighty, Farfaloo has saved and has reset to the ship. Oh, he does have Ridley ammo. He's got super missiles normally do 300, but Ridley takes double damage from them for 600, and since he's got 18,000 health, 30 supers will kill him. Of course, we don't have nearly enough health to actually make it there, or vary a suit. Yeah, and Farfalu's got going for the gauntlet. Oh, that
Let's
was
go!
cool. That was cool.
He managed to jump right at the end of the little platform on the right. And to do that mid-air morph, then you are exactly in the right angle to just speedboat through everything like that. It looks so cool. It's not that hard a trick. I love doing it every time. That's exact love in Gauntlet. Oh, come on, tracker. Let me track one thing before. I promise you, I'm trying to track chat. Just bear with me.
Yeah, Ikir has not found his speed booster yet. It's at the Terminator room. But if he doesn't go back to Red Tower or to Red Ship, he will find it in short order. Hey, we got a high five!
Is it a quiet 5 if they're not in the same location? I mean,
Well,
they were in the same room, but...
Well, for a second they were at least. Ikir might make it back out before Farfalu finishes recharging. Okay, I'd call that a high five. Ooh, Ikir's gonna...
Yeah, just a screen away.
Yeah, Ikir going for the wall jumps up to the gauntlet. This is a very hard set of wall jumps. It's a trick expected by the hard logic, but not the normal.
Farfalu does not have a grapple beam, actually needs to do the shine spark across the modes, or a CVG. Bonks against the door, but you know, just charge again and try again.
Right. Yeah, Ikir's doing this on one energy tank where Farf dated on two, so Ikir's got to be extra careful. Oh, especially because Ikir has not been down to Big Pink. He doesn't know that the back of the gauntlet is trash.
Right.
Spooky missiles is just missiles.
So, what do you think is going to be the Phantom pattern today for Farfalu? I said fast, get done with it.
I say he's gonna get a fast mid and the Phantom will drop Crystal 6. Or whichever red one wasn't in Link to the Past.
Yeah, I second you on that. Red Crystal, let's go. Ooh, fast?
Setting up for Doppler, stunlock Phantom by firing more quickly than he can react. We gonna have a mid? Yes!
That's me, looks like you were right.
I called it! Woo!
It's a beautiful round 2. So well executed.
Yeah, very
Let's
well
see,
done.
is it a red crystal, just as you guessed? It is not.
Credit for Dragon.
That means Ridley is going to be your red crystal.
You're absolutely right. All right, Farfalu is moving through Wrecked Ship. Kind of the work robots make it slow, but there's only so much to be done about that. Wouldn't surprise me if Ikir stops here for... Yeah, Ikir's going to farm the B-Toms to make sure he's got power bombs. not strictly necessary since he's got the morph bombs, but you never always handy. The more you, it's maybe a 5 second, 10-second detour. Alrighty, Farfaloo did save his game, so if the wrecked ship E-Tank is nothing, he can reset to the save and save the backtrack time. Ikir also has the requisite 30 super missiles for Dragon. Really? Barf turns off his high jump boots so he doesn't bonk the ceiling, or rather doesn't bonk it as quickly. Oh, E-Tank is just $20, and Farfaloo's gonna reset to his save. No harm, no foul.
Not make his jump with high jump. Not sure with high jump and speed. I think you still cannot make it.
All right, up into the attic. Gotta clear out every enemy to unlock the doors, which is kind of a pain in the butt.
We have a lot of ammo. It's pretty fast.
Like I mentioned, both of our runners have enough ammo to fight Ridley ammo only. And until we get the full stack beam, charge, ice wave, and plasma, there's our moon pearl.
Another orb already. Okay.
Thank you.
Well, that is pretty
nice,
nice,
I will mark the tracker as soon as it decides to stop giving me 502 bad gateway.
You're a 502 bad gateway tracker. X-ray scope in the sky.
Yep. And all right, there we are. That's our third pack of power bombs. As I mentioned earlier, that is enough to power bomb all the Metroids in Torium without needing the ice beam and without backtracking or needing drop lock.
And it's a sign of the Presta Flash.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. We might actually need that because of the potential for hell runs.
Cloud runners opted to skip Bontorizodo, so I wonder if we're going to go back for that E-Tank eventually.
Alrighty, Farfaloo is coming up to the bowling chozo. This is about a 30-second cutscene. That'll give him a chance to wipe his palms, take a drink. Yeah, there are, I believe, 3 items down here: Gravity Suit, Destructible Chozo, and Wreck Ship Reserve.
Yeah, that is correct. We do have speed, so we can actually get all 3. The reserve is a little bit downstairs today.
Yeah, Reserve Tank is welcome at this point. Ooh, red rupees, he's not gonna bother. But yeah, like Reserve Tank does count towards your maximum for hell runs. So
it's even better than that, because you can actually abuse it by refilling tiny bits every time.
Yes, that is the thing you can do. I haven't had to do that in a long time, but you can do it.
That's something I usually see high level runners do, like, I don't know, AD, OC in map randos. It's pretty crazy stuff. I don't have the concentration to do it without messing up. But Essentially, you can make 2 E-tanks worth of a single reserve. It's pretty crazy.
Ike's down into the waterway, gonna get this check done. And I would guess we're about to have Farfaloo head down Red Tower. Bing, bing, bing. Like, you're going to go ahead and grab those 50 rupees at the waterway.
Though I wonder, there is not that much that we have not explored. Where is our Dark World access?
Zeruvian, we have not yet seen
it. Good guess, it's probably there. Desert is also open now I think about it. It could also be in desert.
Oh, awesome.
After shooting down that side hopper.
Super careful about that side hopper because, yeah, it would have killed him. Alrighty, IQ is in the perfect spot to check Retro Bryn. And it looks like that's what he's going to do. Yeah, he just got the E-Tank, so he's got that refill. He'll be reasonably safe from the side hoppers. Or he could just
I was going to say we
away.
only have 4 power bombs, but we have more power bombs, so we're fine. We can do everything in here.
More pencil is more energy. That's always welcome.
Very welcome at this point. Hell runs air in logic with the energy we have.
Absolutely. Oh my gosh, that
doing
flash strike is amazing. Ooh, silver arrows at alpha missiles.
I did not expect the Mega Man Crystal Flash right there because, you know, we just had the Simon Sprite.
Yeah, I've never seen that before. There's bottle number 2 and another energy tank in the ceiling. It's like Ike's got a shine spark to get to it. Oh no, he's shine sparking for its intended purpose. Heading on up to the Billy Mays room. So titled, because you see a missile tank. Well, wait, there's another missile tank. That's vanilla on both counts.
Excellent demonstration, but you know, you could have left the items randomized instead of keeping them vanilla for your demonstration.
Right.
All right, even the E-Tank in the ceiling is vanilla, now I think about it.
All right, that is... But with that reserve IQ found, that is... No, Farfaloo found that. Yeah.
I think we've seen 6 E-Tanks in that reserve.
Yeah. Right, IQ did not do Fantoon. I had a brain fart. Couple more items.
Oh, silvers are here.
Yeah, we saw that on IQ's side.
Oh, I completely missed it.
Yeah, so Old Mother Brain Room is nothing, but IQ does have that speed booster, so he's gonna go and check the chef supers.
Alright, a little bit scary to get Shooty's buoyants. You can super them, you can powerbomb them. They are very tanky for some reason. I never understood why these little guys are so tanky.
I have no idea. IQ trying to get a short charge by tap. Yeah, there's a specific keyframe of Samus's running animation where we're having. Oop, there's our fire rod.
We can fully complete deserts when we get there.
Right, as I was trying to say, there's a magic frame of Samus's running animation where it checks if the run button is being held, and if it is, that's what increments the variable that gives you speed echoes. By tapping the run button around that key frame, you can get the speed echoes in a shorter runway.
I think specifically it is when you see Samus's right leg touching the ground.
Yeah, I think you're right. Right leg at full extension. Alrighty, there's Ether for Ikir. Right, Ikir has not checked Bomb Torito yet, so we'll see if he takes this tank.
Yeah,
Right.
I was thinking the same. I would have hesitated, but I would have taken it. Ooh, Farfalu. Ouch, that burns.
Very much so. All right, and so yeah, two super missiles. They're, I believe someone in chat pointed out that if you hit Bomb Torito with 2 regular missiles and then a super, it skips both of the bits where parts of him explode. Alrighty, Ikir's going to head back into Link to the Past. I believe we are a lift upgrade or a hammer away from Dark World access.
I think the tracker is fixed. I just click 3 things, and the 3 things lit up instantly.
Yeah, it's behaving for me now too.
Thank you, whoever was working in the background. You did it.
Yes, we very much appreciate it.
You saved Zebis and High Roll and everything else. Haker is going straight to deserts. That is what I was pointing out. With that fire rod, we can full clear deserts.
What purpose does the fire rod serve here? I don't remember.
You need it to open the Landmolars room right in front of the boss.
Right, yeah, I remember that now. Right, there's bottle number 3 at the desert ledge. We've also got Agina.
Did we check Agina? I don't remember seeing it.
No, Agina has not been checked. This is our first visit to the desert area.
It's such an easy check to forget. It is the check I forget every race.
Alrighty, so if we have a small key on the torch, we are possibly locked, possibly boost locked, and if it's the big key, we're definitely boost locked, correct? Well, there's the big key, so
why the big key is here?
Alright, torch is an energy tank, so
Anything.
yeah, we've got our hell run energy, so
Farfaru is going for Ice Beam with a beautiful airborne. I like that.
Looked great. For some reason, I cannot fathom the Ice Beam room itself is not heated, but Farfalu is not going to take those super missiles.
Of course the Ice Beam room is not heated. It's an Ice Beam.
There.
It even has the blue background and everything.
All right, there
I think
is
it's
our
blue at least.
Yeah, the blueberries we just found in Desert are our second prize. Farfalu is going to check Crumble Tower. Just a heart piece, and then he's going to reset to a save.
Haker is exiting to the right side of deserts. Did use the key to check the right side and not for the boss. So getting out is a check by Akina.
Is there another key Ikir has access to, or is he stuck now?
Haker cannot do the boss. Wait, no, never mind. I'm dumb. The key was not in the torch. We can do it.
Well, Agina's got our bow, and Cathedral has our spring ball.
Spring ball? You know what we can do with spring ball?
We can spring ball!
Yes, but also we can do the entirety of Maridia.
Oh, right, the spring ball jump glitch.
And the Duber springboard jump glitch.
And that is our 4th bottle at Bubble Mountain.
What? That was a quick bottle percent.
Holy crap! Gravity suit and half magic in the back of the escape.
Never mind what I said about Springboard. Springboard is useless.
Yeah, not too much anymore. But yeah, that is access to almost all of Super Metroid. Yeah. The logic does not expect the logic doesn't expect lower Norfair Hell runs, but I'm pretty sure both our runners are good enough to do them with a few more energy tanks. Alrighty, looks like Ikir is going to get the right ship done. So that'll get him his moon burl.
I think more so than E-tanks, it is power bombs that are going to matter more for low Norfair right now. You really want like 25 of them. That's a hammer, that is Dark World access for Fafalu.
Nice. And I'm pretty sure that was an expected hell run.
Definitely. We have way more than enough E-tanks for this. I was putting it myself, I was saying the hammer will be somewhere here in these islands. Now, what are you going to do with it, Fafalu? Do we go straight for pod? Do we go to desert? It would be nice to get that bow instead of double dipping everything, you know? Actually, yes, Ikir went straight to Eastern when opening the game. And the bow was in Sphere 1. That might put some worry on his mind.
Ah. Right, you can check Agina immediately, right?
Yes, you could. Who does that? I don't know, but you could.
Right, yeah, that right, it's not common to do is what I meant.
I would probably have been in the situation. I would have checked Agina before Eastern. Probably. If not that, I would have forgotten Agina existed and, you know, gotten the ball at 3 hours in.
Phantoon being a troll as he does.
Not as much as the waivers for Fafalu.
Alrighty, Farfaloo is over to the... Yeah, he's got 2 more items here at the Norfair Reserve Tank room. Ooh, fast eye close on Ikir's part. That always annoying when Phantoon does that. Oh, missed the super. Farfaloo doing another Crystal Flash. Alrighty, Ikir's got him down. Farfaloo taking massive damage. Oop, nothing important at the wreck ship reserve tank.
Norfair Reserve.
Yeah.
Not the wreckage ship one, the Norfair Reserve.
Norfair Reserve, yeah, that's what I meant.
It's easy to get confused with 2 streams. I can't imagine with 4.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever talked solo over a 4-top, and I plan to never ever try to.
I used to do it when we had a restream for this race in French. I don't know how I did it. I don't think I could do it nowadays.
You got my respect for trying.
So, there's a lot of stuff to do now. Fafalu could explore new checks with the Dark World. I think that is what he's going to do. How long is it going to take to get it bow?
It looks like he's
The
also
gods.
like he was in. Yeah, Sanctuary is right by the escape, right? He could, like, he's got that lift upgrade. He could have checked He could have checked the back of escape for his gravity suit and his half magic, but he didn't.
But all he's got on his mind is getting to the Dark World and quickly check his sick kit while we're here.
Got the money for the bottle vendor too, as long as he's in this same area. Did he do that earlier and I just didn't see?
We must have, yeah. The guards hating the hook shots. If you don't know how guards work in the past, they send a bunch of invisible projectiles all around. If Link hits one of these projectiles, the guard spots you and starts running at you. But the fun thing is that you can hit these projectiles with stuff like the boomerang or the hookshot. That's why sometimes you need a guard, and your hookshot is gonna stop hookshotting. It's annoying, and the guards are gonna get angry at you. That's because you hit these invisible projectiles.
Alright, Farfaloo is heading right for Skull Woods, and if he remembers he's got the book, this would also be a perfect time to get the pet check out of the way, just in case it is something.
We have 12 hearts too. I would say I would be scared if Skull was this early, but I guess it's not that early.
Yeah, if memory serves, Ikir found that mail upgrade at the Ice Rod Cave. I don't think Farfaloo has been there.
I don't recall seeing that at least. But I don't recall much, so it means nothing.
Right.
Yeah, Ikea, you want to get that. Grab it.
Alright, Farf making his way through Skull Woods.
There are 2 items in Skull Woods. Ideally, we get them right here in the back section. Because we are right here anyways.
Ikir uses that speed booster to actually check the item at the Red Ship Reserve, so he knows he doesn't have to go up there.
It's pretty fast, you can do it. Why not?
Yep. Gets his X-ray scope out of the sky.
It's a big key in the back. That's not what I want to see. I don't like seeing the big key.
Right. And that is Ikir's third power bomb pack.
Farfaloo preparing the bombers and using it to getting rid of the Gibdos. It's pretty slow, but it uses less magic than using the fire rod on every single of them.
Right, and with that, and yeah, fire rod is what, 8 shots without half magic?
Yes, 8 shots.
Yeah,
that means if you hit 2 Gibdos, it's better to use bombers than the fire rod.
All right, Ikir's coming up to the bowling chozo. He's going to have his 30-second break. And the Mothula fight for Farfaloo. Like every time I see this fight, I want to ask the devs who hurt them. Conveyor belt floor, moving spikes, Mothula itself. Just why?
Well, Mothula itself is pretty pathetic, honestly. You can squish that moth like it's a moth, you know? Just hammer it and it's dead.
Yeah, it's the
really
right. It's the room that makes it hard.
Yes. Easy fights, easy done. We air checking pad.
Yeah, you're right here. You've got mirror. You've got book. You might as well.
Spades jump. Spades jump.
Energy tank.
It's an E-tank.
All right. Did Farfaloo find any of the prizes in Skullwoods?
No items. I didn't see the Mothula itself dropped, actually.
Okay, so very possibly there's still something here that could be important.
There's at least one item left.
Alrighty, Ikir, what do you have in mind?
Saving? Where are we going?
All right, that's a hard container for Farfaluda. That's one prize. And how about that? There's the other prize, the heart piece. So he's just gonna peace out.
Now we're in a pretty annoying situation. Thief Stone is right there, but Thief Stone is a pendant. And Thief Stone is not exactly a fast dungeon either.
Right. So what do? Do you chance that there's gonna be progression there, or do you just no? Well, there's our Pegasus boots. So those
we're getting a weird fetch quest chain with these boots there and the ice beam in the library.
Right, and so that means they're locked by the cape. So yeah, cape is hard required for that, right?
Yes, it is hard required.
Okay, so Ikiri is back into Norfair. Looks like looks like Ikiri. Well, another reserve tank for Farfalu, and it looks like Ikir is again got to crisscross the checks that Farfalu already did.
I was expecting Hekir to go to Maridi actually, pressing the gravity advantage. Probably just checking Ice Beam quickly.
Yeah, so checking Ice Beam, checking Crumble Tower. But yeah, like the cross game to the ship and then to Link to the Past, to save and quit, spawn at Death Mountain, and then cross game to Bits Center. That's a really good set of shortcuts.
Farfalu is in Thief Stone. What I would be doing in Thief Stone is that I would be doing these first 4 chests. These are pretty fast, and then I'm getting out of here. And I hope that in these 4 chests I get the items out of Thief Stone and not the map, the compass, and the small key.
Alright, and the big key has to be in these front 4 because the big key door locks the rest of the dungeon. How many prizes are there in here?
I think there are 4?
Okay. We've seen at least 1.
Oh no, there's a small key. Oh, well, that's good.
That's very good. Second sword. That is
Second
logical.
swords are arguably as big an upgrade as the first sword. You can do so much with a master sword.
Kira is heading into the depths of Meridia. Yeah, Kira can fulfill this with no problems.
Yes, we have gravity and speed. That is everything. The root divergence is pretty interesting too.
There's the
I wonder.
Bug net at Main Street.
I really wonder how it's gonna end. Sorry,
You're fine. Alright, Farf is over to the dig game. Eleven
digs for a piece of earth.
Alright,
not exactly
worth it. Turtle. Got an item hiding off in the side of them. Didn't see. Oh, that's our flippers.
We don't really need those flippers because Swamp is a pendant. But I guess it's good.
Can you fake flipper to get to ice? Because I'm pretty sure ice is a crystal.
Yes, you can fake flippers very easily to get to ice.
Oh,
but
right.
ideally, you would rather just not see flippers. That way, Swamp is out of logic, out of mind.
Right. But yeah, ice is actually the other 5/6 crystal. So
we have a fire rod and a hammer. We just need Titan Smiths, and we're him.
Beach item is just a heart piece. Ikir moving on toward the watering hole. Farfalu is actually... I think Farf is going to go check. I think Farf's about to check the Bombos tablet.
Spicy check. Frankly, that is not a check I usually see early.
He's in the area. Might as well do it.
I was looking at the tracker and I'm thinking, we actually have a lot of items. There is not that much we need for Go mode. We may need a Quake Medallion, we need a Titan's Myth, we potentially need a Varia, and then the Somaria.
Well, the logic expects Varia, but like I said, I'm sure Farf and Ikea are both good enough to hell run Ridley. But as you said, probably want 25 power bombs so they can do 2 crystal flashes.
Yes.
All
Only
right,
a single
Ikea's
heart
coming
of
up to the
Farfalu,
aqueduct.
a little bit
Farfalu's
scary.
coming up to Hype Cave.
Hype Cave. There's not been any hype in Hype Cave since a few years now.
And indeed, that did suck.
Once again. Trash Cave.
Did you know that trash is actually an anagram for shark?
What does that do for me?
Well, it doesn't really do anything. It's just a funny little thing. Funny little quirk of the English language I noticed years and years ago.
Well, I remember of it next time I need to play Scrabble, I suppose, or Wordle. Scrabble who died. Walked into that Popo. I think it's called a Popo. Plasma beam in the sand pits. Come on, game. That is just annoying. I don't want to see that in the sand pits. With power bombs.
Yeah, looks like Ikea is gonna take this. And actually, that gives Ikea the ability to microwave Dragon.
I mean, I'm thinking it too, but you would hear me being really annoyed. Like, seriously, game? You're making me do the malaria loop? I don't want to do the malaria loop, but I have to now. Dang it, game.
I remember back in the mid 2000s, I was experimenting in ZSNES doing a no boss, no mini boss maximum items run. That power bomb tank in the right sand pit is almost impossible to get without either using save states or slowdown.
You would need to go get Springboard to make it a lot easier. Unless you consider Shark Tool to be a mini boss. Deserves it, honestly.
The problem there is you can't if you're not fighting any mini bosses, you can't get the grapple beam because you can't fight Crocodile.
Yes, but there is X-ray and Ice Beam.
Oh, right. The clip from the right side of the room.
Or just X-ray climb everything.
Well,
I guess you have to be a little bit crazy for that.
Yeah. Well, X-ray climb just breaks the game in half, so that's not really fair.
If you can do it in bounds, it's fair and square.
Right, Farfalu finally checking to Hospital's closet. Although, yeah, he still doesn't have that bow, so he cannot finish Eastern. Which, and Eastern is a crystal, so...
Don't go here, Farfalu. Oh, he's going to Pod, actually. Oh, no.
Pod is the red pendant, if I saw correctly during the map checks?
I think it's just a crystal. The pendants were Tartar Rock, Thiefstone, and Swamp.
You're right.
The truck is
left sand pit, absolutely nothing. But Ikea, is Ikea gonna? Okay, Ikea is not gonna loop back around to grab the that pack of power bombs.
Hiker is checking.
That's all. For him to be going this way, that's the only thing he can be doing. Oh gosh. But yeah, he's got the tools to do it.
One of 14 check tool?
Yeah, space jump would make it easier, but just high jump makes it possible.
High jump makes it very easy. You can do this with just gravity if you want to.
Okay, yeah, that was beyond easy.
Just jump. Jump high. High jump is such a good item.
Yeah, high jump is it's an item in Super Metroid that you don't really think about it until you don't have it.
You get it so early in the vanilla game that you don't really think about life without high jump.
Definitely. All right. Meantime, Ikir's got about another 30 second wait while Shaq Tool digs through the wall. Another opportunity to catch his breath, take a drink.
Where was Hammer? Hammer was at Speed Booster.
Yes. Alrighty, Shaq
Buffalo
Tool.
is doing this mimic clip.
Alrighty, what do we
I
have?
can do that too, but... Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, Shaq Tool is not... Spring Ball item is nothing, so that's... Farf going for the mimic clip, since again, he doesn't have the bow.
I can do the mimic clip too, but not that fast. That is very fast. Oh, it gets out. The way the mimic clip works is that you need to make the mimic clip walk into the wall. It actually ignores collision for 1 frame. Which means that you need to make it work for 1 frame and then turn it away. And then walk back for 1 frame and then turn it away. Repeat, repeat, repeat until it's deep enough into the wall. Why does it work like that? I don't know. But it works.
IQ does the microwave glitch on Baboon. I forgot you could do that.
That is how you make onion rings, right? You take a baboon and then you fry it, right?
Yeah. There were various enemies that you're not supposed that the plasma beams. They're not flagged to stop plasma beam shots because you're not supposed to have plasma beam when you encounter them. That includes Botwoon, Dragon, and a few others. Since the shot passes through them, you can use the X-ray scope to pause the game and run their invincibility frames out, and then release it, do it again, and they'll get hit multiple times by the same shot.
And then you have Golden Torizo, which is coded differently for some reason, that his iframes actually do not run out during X-ray. Why did they make it like that specifically for Golden Torizo? Who knows? We like saying that the Air Force knew, because the Air Force knew everything, right? Another E-Tank in Port Basement, still a welcome sight at this point.
Right.
Now here we can get...
Now watch Samus very carefully. The game forces her to stand up, and that's how you know that Dragon is dead. It does.
That's how you make frame pockets, a Dutch specialty.
Yeah, it does that because of the fried trim strat, where you grapple onto a broken turret and kill Dragon that way. Because there's, I'm not sure why exactly it works like that, but it keeps you from soft locking. And that's also why the blue suit glitch happens if you kill Dragon with a shine spark.
I suppose I already know the answer because we're saving here, but will we check Plasma Beam?
I can't think of any other reason Ikir would save than that. So my thought here is that he will check Plasma Beam, and then if it's nothing, he's going to reset to the save, and then I think he's going to spawn back, going to take the cross-game portal to Dark Ice Rod.
Which is good routing, but takes him further away from that hammer.
Which is very unfortunate.
We have a lot of misfortune on both sides, honestly. Between Ikir missing that hammer and Farfalu missing that bow. Well, neither of them is completing pod, that's for sure.
Right, Pod has
it cannot be that long until they're forced to walk back, though.
Yeah, Pod has the Igor statue that you have to shoot with an arrow to proceed to get to Helmasaur King, right?
Yeah, and that is the reason bow is actually hard required for bot.
Alrighty, Ikir, let's see what you've got at the Plasma Beam room. Oh, I like this little connect. That big.
Whoa! Wait, say that again. Your mic went a bit haywire.
Yeah, there's that little room in between the vertical room and the Plasma Beam room. I like that that's there because if you go in with the spacer and you have to shoot all those enemies individually, and then when you come back out, you just shoot them with the Plasma Beam and it pierces through all of them. It's a really effective demonstration of just what the Plasma Beam does for you.
It's also really funny that these eggs are actually Puyos. Just really, really slow Puyos. If you wait 5 minutes in the room, you're gonna see them jump.
I love it. All right, Ikir, you've seen there was nothing in the Plasma Beam room. Where are you gonna go?
To the dark one to go.
Yeah, clipping through the elms there, you can. I think jumping with the spring ball would work too. But yeah, Ikir's gonna start Ikir into the dark world for the first time. Remind me of something else. The Arnos Knights can be killed with a sword, but the game doesn't expect it, right?
Well, you cannot get to the Arnos Knights because there is the red Hygor.
Oh.
If it were a mimic, you could clip it out of the room, but the red Igor is only interested in you.
Gotcha.
Farfar, we're going to get their gravity suits.
And they're half magic.
Oh yeah, half magic is here too. And the key, the most important part of this, of course. No, not even getting the key, they remember.
Yeah.
I always find it beautiful when I see somebody remembering, hey, that is the key, I don't need to take it. Not even in Darkross, but in this leftmost chest.
Alright, Ikir
actually having the mental energy to remember.
Ikir's over into Pod, and Farfaloo is back into Super Metroid.
Ikir does have a bow to shoot the Igor statue, but does not have a bow to a hammer to hammer the pegs right down the staircase after it.
Yeah, the pegs do block the path to Helmasaur King, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so even if Ikir had enough bombs to blow off Helmasaur King's mask that way, which he does, but he can't. But even though he does, he can't get that.
However, we're getting the bug net. You can fight Aganim with that. It's very swag, I got told.
I thought that only worked in swordless modes.
Oh, the bug net always works, even in vanilla.
Huh, I didn't know that.
For some reason. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it works in vanilla, but I'm doubting myself right now. Farfalu is so going to get the flippers right here. It's a little bit higher.
Alright, Ikir
Harvest
does
Knight is
have
going
his
to be a new
bow,
check.
so yeah, Ikir can finish Eastern, right? Since he has the bow.
Yeah. And with Silvers, it's going to be a complete joke of a boss. 6 arrows is gone.
Right, one for each of the Armos Knights.
I would even say, like, cool boss, bro. Yeah, that's it. It's gone. Six arrows and you get 5 missiles back. Is that really worth?
Who knows? Gonna do what he can in pod now, as Farf is heading for the watering hole. Alright, and we've got another spot where both of our runners are crisscrossing something the other already did. So we'll take another chance to remind you guys, follow the runners, follow the commentary, follow total.
Has I want to thank our broadcast hub behind the scenes, OC, for the speed gaming, of course. There
Yeah,
are
big
6
thanks to Aussie
speed
for
gaming
that.
channels. Speed gaming with nothing, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then you have speed gaming in a few languages, speed gaming Francais, speed gaming Espanol, speed gaming Dutch, 1 and 2 for each language. No, it's
I
not
believe
Dutch,
there's a Portuguese channel
it's
too.
Portuguese. It's Portuguese.
Not sure if it's European or Brazilian Portuguese, but because I know the two are, I know there are differences between the two.
I mean, I do not speak all these languages, so obviously I don't watch all these other channels. I speak French, alright, but not much else. Dutch, but I don't think many people watch speed gaming in Dutch.
You said you speak French, all right? Do you live in that area? Because you've got quite an accent.
I am from Belgium. I'm afraid I have a lot of accent indeed. I am trying to speak more slowly, but it's a pretty thick accent. It's pretty hard to actually get over.
It doesn't.
I'm doing my best.
Yeah, it doesn't make you any harder to understand. It's just there.
All right, that's good. That is very good to know.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I'm from Ohio, over in the States, so.
Yeah. Nothing about it, because a lot of people do not know where Belgium actually is. You probably know where France is. Belgium is that little country right north of it. Between France, the Netherlands, and Germany.
Yeah. The only thing I know about Belgium is Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Oh boy. Oh, we could talk about that a while. I'm sure you've heard of fries before. Fries come from here.
Interesting.
They're called French fries because the French decided to cut them in that shape. But we actually got the idea to fry them.
Well, that's neat. I had no idea that was a thing.
AK actually going after all the rupees, wanting that money for King Zora, I suppose.
Most likely. Yeah, Farfalu fights Baboon with the super muscles because he didn't take the plasma beam.
I would not have checked the sandpit either. That money. Why did AK not take that money? It was right there.
I know, right?
Did nothing about it back then, I suppose. Ooh, that was so close, Farfalu. We were so close to getting that full harpy, I think. Was it going to be? Not sure.
Yeah, this is the room where you do it, but I don't know how close he was. Like I was watching Ike here doing pot.
The watchers look pretty good to me. It's just we did a vertical chance pack instead of actually getting through the door. It's very hard. I mean, I say it's very hard, but I miss half my original chance pack in general.
I've never
Here getting through the dark maze.
Yeah, I've never played Super Metroid for speed. I've only ever played it to explore.
I've played a lot of Super Metroid categories. I think the only main category I did not actually play is low percent, probably. I'm too scared of low percent, I'm not good enough for that. But the rest, we have a lot of funny categories, and I did a lot of them.
Right, meantime,
Farfalu is doing... of course.
Sorry. Yeah, Farfalu doing the fry shrimp trick that I mentioned earlier by breaking a turret open, letting Dragon grab him, and then grappling onto it to kill him that way.
And that's why you kill Phantom. Funny how that works, isn't it?
Right. And yeah, that leaves Ridley as our last Super Metroid boss with the other 5-6 crystal.
No, I think about it. Phantom was Dragon and Dragon was Phantom.
You're right, I didn't pick up on that.
Well, if that was an attempt to confuse Samus, it did not work.
Yeah, Ike here checking the pyramid ledge.
Farfalu did not save, unless I missed it.
No,
well,
he did not.
He has to go back to the side piece and everything, so makes sense. No, we're just skipping all that. Alright. Lucky there is nothing more important than a plasma beam in there.
I will laugh so hard if in a couple hours the deciding factor is who can kill Mother Brain faster and Ike here gets it because of the plasma beam.
You would laugh at that. That's evil. That is so rude. But you're right, that could happen. I have seen races before ending just because of Mother Brain DPS.
If you want to hear rude, how about Magic Cape at Showcase Showdown to get boots to do boots lock in and
wait. What is Showcase Showdown?
Showcase Showdown is the missile tank above Gold Threezo.
Oh no. No.
It's the one that's hard locked by space jump. Where you have to have space jump to make the Chozo drain the lava.
There is a clip of Total, the person who developed this SMZ3 thing. All the way back in the days when SMZ3 was in testing. He was talking about how the Golden Torizo portal, which was new back then, was pretty cool, and that he was hoping that there would be nothing important at that Showcase Showdown item. Well, it was Moonpearl. He could not get it.
I have seen Moonpearl there before.
But it's pretty funny that it happened during the beta test.
I agree. Oh hey, we got a literal high five!
That's more than a high five, it's... okay.
Well, there's our space jump, so if Showcase Showdown is something, now we don't have to hunt for it.
I click it for you, do when I'm on the tracker. Hey, enemies!
That is our second lift upgrade. They're almost pixel for pixel right now.
It's beautiful. Some
more power bombs at the Zora ledge. If I don't if I'm either of them, if I don't reset out of here to keep my rupees if Zora's trash, I'm gonna get those power bombs. Because Varia is still MIA.
We just got missing everything. We can't quite reset out of here.
Right, right. All right, looks like Farf is going to take those
actually
power
going to get
bombs.
them. Yeah. Here giving a kiss to the priests before leaving.
It is hilarious to me that using the mirror to warp out of Sanctuary is faster than walking.
It is pretty useful too in, how do you call that? The door shuffle for in the past. You can be required to just use it to escape Sanctuary, because if the doors are shuffled inside the dungeons, well, that door may not lead outside.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
All right.
You should try one of them, but it might take you a day.
All right, Ike's into the dark world, into the West Dark World for the first time. Farfalu is over on Dark Death Mountain.
Six items on Dark Dead Mountain, 7 with the floating island. Plus Turtle Rock, of course.
Now, we don't... Yeah, Quake Medallion is still MIA, so if Turtle Rock is Quake, then obviously it's not accessible. But even if it was...
We would like that.
So...
Please be Quake.
What'd you say?
We would like that, actually. Turtle Rock, please be quick. Stay out of our minds. It would be really nice.
Yeah. We can't even get in there anyway because we don't have Samaria.
Yeah, but the more things keep me away from Pendant Turtle Rock, the happier I will be.
Alright, Farf heading for the Hookshot Cave. Gets the Fisher Price Shield as the first item. The more missiles. Screw Attack, that's always helpful.
Attack.
Bomb capacity. Screw Attack is not mandatory at all, but it's great to have. It's another one of those items you don't think about until you don't have it.
Screw Attack is extremely good for Grand Run.
Yeah, something I think about a lot with the randomizer. When you have a super early screw attack, that alone is enough to get you from the ship to Big Pink, even without the morph ball and bombs.
Honestly, I think we're getting to a point where Grand Run is getting much more plausible.
What do
We
have
have,
left?
I think, 7 E-Tanks and 2 reserves. It's kind of doable. Like, kind of space and screw.
Okay, we have Mints and we have Mints, Fire Rod, and Bomb Nose. Ice Palace is, I think, the next logical play.
Yeah, that makes sense. I agree with that.
And it looks like that's exactly what Farf is doing.
I guess Fireford was trying to delay dessert until we can do Mire. Which is still scary because of that board location.
Well, trying to loot them together makes sense. Unfortunately, we know there's big progression there with the bow. Yeah, Ike are having trouble with Mothula because, like we said, if he gets knocked into the spikes, he doesn't take damage. Gets it with his last Fire Rod shot. Big key for Farf almost immediately.
We do not have a Samaria, so we cannot do the funny Breaker glitch. We actually have to go the intended way to House by this. Or almost, we're probably going to do that bomb jump to have her doing the loop.
Unless we actually find some Maria here.
Nah, it's too late.
Okay.
Using a single bomb to kill both of the Star Forces? Both of the Star Force? I'm not sure how you say that in plural form. And not doing the famous high space bomb jump. It was the standard strategy until the icebreaker was found.
Right. What are you... Yeah, I haven't seen this strategy done in a while because Icebreaker is so much more common. What does the bomb jump skip?
The pegs hop, which means that in the room where you need to push a block down, the pegs will not be hop, without you needing to do a loop around.
Okay.
Atufafalu is going this route, which I'm not too knowledgeable about. Hyspalates is like Meyer, it's a maze. It's
Right,
pretty
right.
pretty easy to get lost.
How many prizes are there in Ice Palace? I don't remember offhand.
3.
Okay.
And the particularity about Hyspalates and Randomizer is that it can require the Cane of Samaya logically. Corsair can hold a small key.
Right. Here's where... Whoop, there's Tempered Sword. That's helpful.
That's nice, now we can just slash gun him instead of spinning him.
Yeah, that room is where you come out if you're able to do Icebreaker, for those who might not remember.
Is the beaky chest invalid?
All right, there's prize number 2, 10 arrows. We haven't actually found any progression here yet. There's the compass. So everything left is going to be either a key or the... Yeah, so there's one prize left. And we found the compass, we found the map. Okay, this room, is this where... That's where you save the time by doing the bomb jump.
Yeah. As you see, blue was down. Which means the other color peg. Ours are red, but apparently they're not red or something.
I didn't see what Ikea found at Graveyard Ledge. Did you happen to catch it?
I don't think so. I think I was not looking.
Okay, but...
Coster eats fire shots to melt the shell, and then you can just slash. You can also spend a fire rod. Coster takes gold sword damage from the fire rod.
Yeah, Farfalu gets a reasonably quick fight. Well done. Gets a red... Third prize for his trouble is a red rupee. Okay, where do we go now?
Obviously, we can really, and then we go to the pyramid. I'm not serious, just in case.
Yes, I've noticed.
You never know. I should specify.
Okay, Farf, what do you have in mind? Okay, he's got 70 tanks, at least one reserve.
Ooh, 70 tanks and 2 reserves? And gravity and space and everything? I'm doing low on offer with this. I don't know if Fafalu is, but I am doing low on offer with this.
Oh, we've got Croc we can check. I forgot about him.
Yes, we have Croc.
And Croc actually is in logic, so...
And if Croc has nothing, I am doing low and offer.
If Croc is dry, I agree with you. Honestly, though, considering what we've seen, I think we're gonna find Varia here.
Nah, Yuko Varia is on Trinix in this scenario.
Who hurt you?
Nothing, I just want to have fun doing low and offer without Varia.
I mean, I agree it's a sight to see, but...
It's fun. I run RPO, you know? Hey, Kia got a Master Sword in T-Stone, decided to leave instantly. Not doing the Smith, maybe doing Digging Game and then the Smith Chain. We have not seen the Smith Chain yet.
Yeah, the dig game... Yeah, Farfaloo did the dig game earlier. It was 11 digs for a heartbeat. Alright, 4 items back here. This one, Sine Wave, Indiana Jones, Grapple Beam.
Didn't Ikea do Skullwoods, by the way? I think I saw Ikea do Skullwoods.
Yes, he did do Skullwoods and he checked Pendant as well.
Alright.
Right, we've got... Yeah, Ikea doesn't have his hammer, so he cannot check hammer pegs. But he does... Right, obviously he's got the smith he's doing now. And so Farf just has Indiana
magic
Jones
bats.
left. Well, I was wrong. There was no Varia here.
Croc died in vain.
There is our cape. That gets us our boots. That gets us Ice Beam.
It really was a fetch quest with everything in a row, huh? First fetch the smith, then fetch these boots.
In the words of a wiser man than I, good flippity grief, what is this scene?
I've seen worse. I've seen worse. I have seen horrors that are literally not allowed to happen anymore. Like, I've seen your first power bomb in Left Sandpit.
Oh God!
I have seen Morph Ball in Springboard Maze.
How does that even work? Oh!
I have seen abominations like that are just not allowed anymore.
Oh God! But yeah, Farfaloo is stocking up. He's definitely going for the lower Norfair play. Meantime, Ikir's taking the lunchbox to get opened.
That's a very franchise spark. I don't know if it's faster. I don't really think it is, but that was cool.
As they say, rule of cool.
And we are going for lower Norfair, and that's the coolest thing. Or the hottest thing, actually.
So I guess it's like eating a habanero pepper and then chewing a bunch of breath mints. Hot and cool at the same time.
Yeah. And I just eat chili, so you can say what I prefer here. Hot.
Alright, so if you're a Farfaloo, do you check Showcase Showdown here?
If I'm Farfaloo, I go right. We don't have enough energy to fight Golden Chorizo right now. I get it and refill, and then I come back for Golden Chorizo.
Yeah, fortunately there's the what's it called? There is
First
the energy
try,
reserve.
making it look so easy. Wow.
Well done. And just power bombs in the lunchbox. The other green rupee at the screw attack, Chozo.
Don't spend it all in one place.
All right. Okay, Farf is not. Farf is going right for the Meyer area. Was that Ether?
It's a bombus. It's a bombus. Farf
Okay,
is remembering Ajena exists. That is
Okay,
very
so
cool. We're gonna get the bow.
finally.
Honestly, at this point, I was getting scared he would have forgotten because I would have forgotten. But these people are just better than me. I have to get done with it. Bow! Ike is going into swamp. Without a hammer? Ike, what are you doing? Actually, wait, there's a new thing. We don't need a hammer for swamp. That is so 2023.
What has changed to permit that? It's been a while since I've seen the randomizer.
Well, remember the thing we did in Hera to get into the pots? That's a similar thing you can do into swamp to just skip that little hammer thing.
Oh, are you talking about the diver down trick?
No, I'm talking about the bomb boosts to put yourself in a specific spot to use hookshots.
Okay.
Get a grip on your seat and be ready in one room from now.
Okay.
From now. No, AK is quitting, not doing the rest of swamp. Never mind. I made you all excited for nothing. Look at that right under the doormat in Misery Meyer. A Quake Majorian and a Samaria. Classic Misery Meyer.
Yeah, talk about misery. Ikir heading into his nope cave.
So what do we need for go mode? Nothing, right? We just need to get to be brave to beat the heat.
We need logical access to Lower Norfair, which is the Varia, but like you've said, we don't necessarily. It's not mandatory if our runners can do the hell runs, and I think they can.
Logic? Who cares about logic? We can just go. This is go mode. Obviously, it would be a better go mode with boots, but Farford was never getting these at this point.
Oh, hey, K2 had the Sanctuary Heart. Cool.
Very nice. Tracker, please. I've clicked that Quake like 10 times now.
It wouldn't be a Twitch live stream without technical issues.
Right.
Okay, so it looks like we've got Pod. We've got Eastern, Desert, Pod, and Meyer left for Farfaloo. And then Desert, Pod, Ice, Meyer for Ikir.
Pod is gonna be really quick for Farfaloo because we have everything. We just need to beat the boss. Quake as well, I suppose.
And in the meantime, Ikir still hasn't gotten to the speed booster check for the hammer.
Which is really bad at this point. Where is Adveria suit?
What is left in the logic chain? I'm honestly not sure.
He's down. Swap. Swap is left.
Okay, yeah, I think that's it though. So it. Turtle Rock is out of logic because we can't get to the Meyer shed without Varia.
Yeah, there is no Meyer. Maybe there's a flute in Swamp to unlock Turtle Rock, but that's about it.
This scene is rude.
Yeah, I've seen worse. I have seen worse. I know, Fafaru died. That's bad, actually.
Oh snap. Did we see what's on the floating island?
We probably did at some point because the runners did not even go for it.
Yeah, that was the thought I had.
And given he didn't go for it, it was probably something useless. Like, definitely not Varia suit.
Sky74 in chat. No, it is not. The lava, the lava dive to get to Lower Norfair is not in logic without the Varia suit, and we don't have the flute to get to the desert ledge. No, this is hard. This is a hard mode seed.
This is hard, but even in hard, Lower Norfair is no go.
Yeah, only the
That
upper
said-
Warfare hell runs are expected on the hard logic.
That said, you can be expected to check screw attack using the Maya portal.
But that was nothing, and we don't have access to the Meyer area anyway.
Yeah,
Not
no, in
logical.
DTC we don't have access to that.
Right, yeah, Flute has not shown up yet. But yeah, it looks like Ikir's not gonna check Croc. Oh,
Yeah,
this
let's
is his
check
first time
Hapanopia
into Upper
first.
Norfair, so yeah, he's finally gonna get his hammer.
Which will put him in go mode. No, not yet. Not Somaya yet.
Alright, he's making a save since obviously we still haven't found that flippin' Varia. Looks like he's gonna backdoor Cathedral for the Spring Mall. Meantime, Farf is coming up to Vitreous. One silver arrow apiece for the little eyes, and then Vitreous himself can actually can survive one silver arrow, but not a second. I think the only other enemy that can survive one is Ganon himself.
I think so too.
All right, Furf, where you heading now? Oh, he's gonna finish Desert while he's here. That makes sense.
Is that which is luckily not bootlocked?
That's right. He hasn't been here yet, right? Because he just got his bow. All right, Ikir's got the fully stacked beam. Charge Ice Wave Plasma. That is just barely. On Mother Brain, that is just barely faster than spamming super missiles.
Almost left without the hammer.
All right, and so yeah, if we're not counting the various suit, that is go mode for both of them.
No, there's a Somaya still on the AK side.
Oh right, Ikir still needs Samaria, but he's in the perfect spot to go to. He's in the perfect spot to do his Meyer checks, and Oh, getting
If he
trolled
just
by the
pushes
cat
with
attack.
it. King Cack never lets down.
All right, Farfia is going to be fighting the Lamolus. One silver arrow to each of their heads will take them out. I don't remember. Okay, yeah, Spazer was. Yeah, there was Spazer there. I don't remember what was in the wave beam room. Nothing.
Taking extra damage specifically because you ignored the spacer. Deserved.
Spazer is a perfectly fine item. It's just the earlier you find it, the better it is. And then obviously, if you find it after plasma, it's useless.
Ikir, I think, is just going away with that bow now. Oh well, I thought they would just go save at least. Checking Croc. If Ikir decides to go down to Law and Warfare, it might get really close. But it doesn't make sense right now. Croc is available.
Yeah, I think at this point I'm pretty comfortable saying that this is Farfalu's race to lose. And there you see the consequences of having platinum plasma beam for Dragon. He doesn't stop the shot because it's supposed to be impossible to have it for him. So it goes through his mouth, hits him every frame, and he's back into the lava in a single shot. And this scene freaked me right the heck out when I was about 10.
Farfalu actually chose not to check Golden Turismo, which makes complete sense. I only figured that's mid-sentence.
Based on what we've seen, with the logic that permitted Flute to get to the cross-game portal, and then Varia at the Goltorizo Supers, the ones you don't need to circle around to check.
I don't think Varia can be there. I think only Screw Attack itself is open.
Yeah, that's one of those edge cases that I haven't seen before.
I think Golden Turismo Super is not in logic. It's just not. You need a Varia for that.
Okay. All right, now Farfalu does have to be careful here. He's gonna need. I think he's gonna need to do another Crystal Flash before he fights Ridley. Although the pirates here give pretty good drops.
It is safer to do a Crystal Flash before Ridley, but if you're really good, you don't need it.
Okay, so he's got about 900 energy between the reserves getting filled by that other Crystal Flash and what he has now.
We have Grapple, so the farming here is actually going to be pretty easy.
Right.
Well, I said pretty easy, but you just have to be very precise to actually gain energy.
Right. Yeah, having Grapple makes the farm possible. Okay, so he's not using all his reserves. He's just going for it. Like if I'm okay, yeah, he didn't get the Piper Beam, so I'm absolutely using my super missiles here. Like I said, since they do like I said, since supers do double damage to Ridley, they're faster than even the charged Ice Wave Plasma.
It takes 20 shots for Ridley with like full beam combo and 30 supers. Ooh, I mean, we're still fine. If Ridley behaves, we're still fine.
There we go. Well done. Okay, so
very good grab.
Yeah, the drain. Okay, the drain didn't hit all at once, but okay. So he's got plenty to do with other crystal flash.
The dream is an E-tank right here. And I guess I'm getting for it. Okay.
But he is going to do that crystal flash. Yeah, this will get him. This will get him out of there.
We would like one super from these funbugs. Just one, so we can be safe.
And we got that one. Nice. Alright, it looks like IQ is heading for Ice Palace. Okay, Farfaloo did do desert, right? So we've just got Eastern. I think we've just got Eastern and just Eastern and Pod left. And then Farfaloo can do Gandalf's Tower and Torian.
Why did I not walk?
Must have got the timing just a little wrong on the quick charge.
Sometimes I do the speedball and just the landing is wrong or something, so I do not speedball.
Huh. I didn't realize you could screwball. I didn't realize you could jump over the Nahim in Morphball mode. I thought you always had to kill it with a super.
No, you can do that with Morphball bombs or with Springball.
Cool. Fun fact for anyone who's keeping track. The Yekla does not work properly in rooms that have fire fleas because of some interaction between background layers. Oh, Farfaloo took. He's gonna have to be real careful here. He let his.
He has a crystal flash. He's fine.
Yeah. He let himself. Yeah, he let the reserve tanks kick in and refill him during gameplay, which means that he was still being drained while they were refilling him. It cost you, for every 100 health you get back from the reserve tanks, you lose about 30 when you do that in a heated room.
Mushroom? Can you take it? Okay.
Why would you bother?
For the memes, of course. You take it for the memes at this point.
For the memes. Now that's a perfectly good reason to do anything. Right, yeah. So, finish Eastern, finish Pod, and then the end game.
There is always something good at Shima's Grandias.
Oh, right, we never did the back of Thieves Town. Varia could have been there, too.
Yeah, Varia could be on Blind, Varia could be deep in Swamp. The worst thing is about it. Rick here has been a lot more thorough with the checks, actually doing the entirety of Meridia, while Farfaloo gets both Sandpits and Plasma and Shaktul. And, well, I think this is going to win Farfaloo the race.
Obviously,
anything could still happen, but that difference there seems to really pay off.
Yeah, obviously Ikir's decisions didn't pay out, but that doesn't mean he was wrong to make, you know?
I liked the full clear from Meridia. Gravity was pretty early after all. It made sense.
Right, as our good friend the Shade said to me once, it's about the choices you make, the gambles you make, which ones pay out, which ones don't.
It's a randomizer. You have to have some luck. Fortunately for me, I do not have any luck. That's why I never win them. Look at the fire rod. Ake here is waving that fire rod like the death weapon it is. Costa
That
did
was
not
a
stand a chance.
really, yeah, that was an amazing fight. Really well done. Oh man, he's going back in to find those remaining prizes.
Sky and chat pointing out that Farfallow's comfort in Eren is what will win him the race. Yeah, especially considering that there is an E-tank right there on Bomb Torizo that he skipped.
Right,
He
yeah.
skipped things like that without any second thought and still did the Lord of Fair Play. Now
Yeah,
that's cool, isn't it?
Yeah, Farfaloo has absolutely been putting on a clinic here about how to do this. Which is not
A
to take anything away
clinic?
from...
Are you saying his plays were sick?
Sure, why
They
not?
were.
But yeah, but of course that's not to take anything away from Ike here. They're both great. But just like I said, Farfaloo's choices paid off more than Ike's did. It happens like that.
Yeah, Hekia needing to do a double dip into ice because, well, the last item was not on Costa. Wait, actually Costa did have one item. Why are we doing a double dip?
Although Sky74 points out that if we happen to have a Ganon's Tower Big Key on the torch, that could swing it back to Ike's favor.
That would give me a heart attack. I'm sorry, chat. That is the worst case scenario.
I remember years ago at GDQ Express TwitchCon 2018, where it was Oats and Goats and Andy sharing duties on a randomizer. It was again his Tower Big Key on the torch, and they had skipped it in Tower of Hera not even 5 minutes earlier.
Oh, did they know it was there?
No, they skipped the check because they were go moding and hoping they wouldn't need the boots.
Yeah, what am I saying? You don't skip boots even if you know where they are. That's stupid. There's boots.
Right. Well, like I said, they didn't know where they were, so...
Yeah.
But yeah, it took them an hour to get back there.
Oh no.
And like I said,
but yes, when you see that big key on the torch, it really makes your heart skip. It is just so bad. I don't wish that on anyone. There are races I knew I was losing and stuff, and I would not wish for that to bear me.
Alrighty, Ikira's heading back to the Dark World. I think he's gonna finish Pod now too.
Ikir is in go mode without actually knowing it. When he's actually going to go to Meyer, he's going to get a Somaria. Gonna slap his forehead like, ah, my goodness, why didn't I think of that? If Ikea can do the Red Run, maybe he needs a Varia.
I don't recall offhand how familiar Ikea is with the Lower Northern Hall Run, but I believe most players who play the SMZ3 at a high level can do it.
I have a terrible memory of names, so I assume these players are extremely good and extremely renowned. But I could be just making a mistake and confusing them.
I know how you feel.
I think they should be really good at Grinder Runs.
Yeah, I know how you feel. I'm not particularly good with names either. All right. I believe this is gonna make 7 bosses, seven tokens, seven crystals, 4 tokens. So I think it's time to play the Brandon's Tower Big Key guessing game.
I did not see a Hamazo King. Was I blind?
What'd you say?
I do not remember seeing Hamazo King. Did I blink? Did I miss it? I must have.
Yeah, you did.
I did. Alright, well, I bet 3, but I hope you go the left side first. Because I do not want the tree to be in the torch. What are your guesses, chat? And
My
Bob,
guess,
of course, what is
my
your
guess is, as ever, 4 always wins.
4. Hey, Aki actually showing off how you fight Amazon King without a hammer.
Well done. Only one missed bomb.
That was extremely fast.
That was a very good fight.
We do not have a lamp either, so that is going to matter a little bit for the torch glitch while fighting Ganon.
Torch glitch it'll definitely help, but since he's got half magic, I don't think it's really necessary.
It's not necessary, but it will help a lot.
Honestly, might not even need to. I mean, they both have bow and silvers, so we don't need to slash him or spin him.
You're not putting all 4 arrows into Ganon in a single round. You're not doing that.
Ooh, Spike
I don't
King.
think even
This is
Pass can
another
do
place
that.
where Varia could have been.
Oh yeah! And it's a missile.
Whoop!
Gold
Hey,
sword is in chest number
delicious,
2.
creamy, delicious golden butter. Moment of truth. Number 3.
Don't be number 3, I don't wanna win! Okay, that's a small key.
Okay, it's just a small
That could
key.
be bad. Actually, that's not bad. Just don't open the middle door. Then you're fine. It does mean that if the big key is in the dual fireball room, the boots are logically required.
Well, there's the powder at number 5. Number 6 is more money. Number 7, missiles. All right, Ikir is into. Looks like Ikir's going to check swamp. Number 8, blueberries. All right, Ikir, let's see how deep you go into swamp.
We're full clearing it at this point. Which is annoying because we don't have a Samaria.
There's check number 9 for Farfaloo.
Alright, this is the room. Is AK doing the thing? AK is doing the thing. Look at this. You put a bomb there, and then you just walk into it. Hook shots, bam, you're through.
Okay.
This skips the hammer requirement for swamp.
Yeah, that must be a new discovery. That must be fairly recent. I've never seen that before, and I think that was number 12 for the Game Tower Big Key.
I think so too. If you guess 12, you win a lifetime of combo randomizer seeds. Just head to Samus.link to reclaim them.
Love it! Alright,
And as a consolation prize if you missed it, You also win a lifetime of combo rando seeds. Head to the same website.
Yep. All right. So, what is Farfaloo beginning the ascent, and coming up to, I believe, the 4th floor, and just not quite.
Working
Here
on the
to
left side of that spike room.
yeah, Specky Clip is
It's not illegal, but I'm thinking I've never seen anyone walk on the left side like that.
oh, Actor did a diver down.
With the bombs. I cannot do it with bombs.
So
I'm
Chad
bad
is
at the
saying that
game.
the Specky Clip is about 2 years old at this point. I haven't done a whole lot with the randomizer for pretty much since I finally moved out of my parents' place back in 2023.
2 years. Time goes fast. It feels like it was yesterday.
Time
Well,
really
not
does
yesterday,
fly.
but
Yeah, time does go
right.
fast.
That Starforce is king of dodges. Left side swamp does not pay off today. Come on, there has to be something in swamp.
So yeah,
Because if there's nothing in swamp, then I'm just lost. I don't know.
So yeah, like if Varia's not here, then where the hell else could it be?
Mushroom? No, it can't be. Mushroom was in Lorca.
Right. Was at the Franker Z room.
It was the Three Musketeers, yeah.
Alrighty, we're gonna get some,
So yeah,
get some more divers down here.
Veria or Flute has to be here. Argus? Is it an Argus?
Yeah, I haven't been counting prizes, so
We are missing one item and a big key.
Can the big key lock itself in the big chest?
Yes, it can.
Okay, so either Argus has the big key, and it's in the big chest.
Which is annoying because then you're triple the big swamp.
Lord Giver 3, yes, Farfaloo did the Lower Norfair Hell Run.
It was fantastic, by the way. Like that was so fast, so clean, and everything with just 7 tanks and 2 reserves.
Right. So if Argus so I think if Argus has the big key, then Varia has to be in the big chest. Okay, so I think if
oh come on, Argus.
Oh, it could be the pendant. God, yeah, it could be the pendant turn in. Okay,
It's
Actor's going back in.
Tequila, of course. We are going to have to do that Specky Clip again. Just because the chest is on the other side of it. Farfaloo, meanwhile, is fighting Aghanim 2. What do you mean you've not seen Aghanim 1?
Ten arrows. So it has. I think that's it. It has to be the green pen. It's either in the back of Thieves Town or it's the green pendant turn in.
You know, earlier you said this scene was horrible, and I said I've seen worse. Well, I may have to retract that statement. It's pretty bad.
Yeah, this.
It's. Where are we going here? What did we forget that you are thinking of right now?
Hammer pegs!
Hammer pegs! Ah, that is going to feel so bad as well.
Yes, I agree. That would also feel very, very bad. All right, fighting the big pig.
Did you know the heaviest cheese ever produced was? I don't know. I didn't have time to read. It's a cheese fact today.
Yeah, got 6 slashes for each. 6 slashes for phases 1 and 2. That was. Hammer pegs were just 10 arrows. Ooh,
Hey,
Barf is low on health. He's got to be real careful. Ganon is not cooperating. All right, there's 3 more slashes to finish out this phase. Okay, Ikir's back into Thieves Town. He's going to finish this out.
Come on, you get the green pendant. At least go check it. We're all waiting for it, and you know it. You are baiting us.
Ganon being trolly with the teleports now.
Oh no, Silver, my one true weakness.
Well done on the torch glitch.
Nice swordless hits. Silverless hits.
What? 2 more arrows to go. Not going to try for the double. All right, kick your single digit jump because we got bacon. Morphon Pet is always awful. There's the map.
It's a map. Now you know where you were.
Yeah, Barf is going to take a save and refill. I agree with that call because Charge Wave Spazer Mother Brain is pretty slow. And again, he did not get that ice beam, so he will have to power bomb the Metroids.
That is also something that is going to be stressful. Your opponent could be right behind you for all you know. You could be seeing the dot tone at 80 seconds. The pressure is very high. Oh, the fluid isn't east on big chests. Ikir is mirroring, leaving this place. I would have kept blind at this point.
Okay. Okay, so that puts... Oh, God. That puts Samaria in logic, which means
Varia
could have been in Turtle Rock.
Varia is in Turtle Rock, or one blinds.
Or it could still be the Green Pendant turn in.
On salsa, tea, and chocolate? Yeah, difficult name.
Alrighty, looks like we are in fact getting the Green Pendant turn in.
Thank you. It's probably not the optimal play right now that we got the flutes, but it's the play we wanted to see. Excellent! We needed that. Obviously, it is GG's, right? Right?
Oh, Ikir is furious. No.
Such a dumb item to even Sarsfala. I would be so angry in that place.
Alright.
It is even better if you play with hints, and the hints tell you that is a unique item on Sarsfala.
Oh god, I would scream if that happened to me. Like literally scream.
That has happened to me. That has happened to me, and I did scream.
Oh god. All right, so Barf is trying for the skip. Got the baby
We're doing
looping
it.
around like it's on a leash. One more
We're
jump.
doing it.
You got it.
And perfect.
Nice.
We still need to hit that energy refill anyway, so I'm not sure it was really worth it, but it
Right.
looked cool.
Right, so if Varia was not on blind, then it had to be in Turtle Rock.
Something Farfel was to be careful too is that without Varia, Rainbow Beam is going to do 6 tanks of damage. You want to remember that and not
Right, good
damage
point.
yourself down too much. Ooh, a
Does
speed
the
zap
speed
skip. Now
booster
that's
skip?
cool.
That's a speed booster zap skip. Right, he doesn't have ice beam, but the ice beam skip was always easier for me.
I just cannot do the speed zap skip, I'm sorry. I'll do down back if you want. People said down back is hard.
Alrighty, here we go. Start off with the regular missiles. Switch over to the supers for the faster DPS. Get ready for the catch-up beam. Ooh, Farfel stopped himself short. He remembered.
The neat thing is that at least you can get the stand-up very easily.
It's not
Do
going
you
to
want to
save a
do
lot.
stand-up with...
Yeah, it's not going to save a lot of time because he's only got the charge wave spacer, but it will save some time.
It does add a lot of lag to be moving around instead of just standing. So I'm not sure it really saves any time. Probably a bit of time.
Yeah, there are 2 points here where the game will try to stick you to the floor. You'll be able to see when Samus's enemy sprite right there. Right now,
when the Metroid reaches its apex points and starts moving to the right.
Okay, that's it. Okay, I never realized what exactly the cue was.
Basically, it's the point where the Metroid starts locking onto Samus after flying above Mother Brain. And then it's gonna be the point where Samus is supposed to be standing up naturally.
All right, and Barf has to be careful because you can in fact crash the game by having a shot on screen at the wrong time.
It's very hard to. You can lag a lot, but then you just hold item cancel for a few seconds. It's gonna fix it.
Looks like Farfelu Saxon saved a decent number of shots from Hyper Beam.
Yeah, I'm surprised actually. That went very well. Mother Brain done.
And Ikir will probably be finishing Vitreous right about when Farfelu done.
I don't think we're saving the animals at such a time. It's too scary. Sorry, animals. You just had to be somewhere it would not cost time to save you.
I love the meme of save versus kill in events like GDQ.
Oh,
Ooh,
while we
Farfalu whiffed the
killed
Shine Spark. I
our...
haven't seen that happen in a long time. All right,
And
get your
that's it.
GGs in chat because Farfalu has won this race with a time of 2 hours 34:50, and Ikir is gonna go ahead and DNF. We'll see if we can get them inside in here for a chat. And while I'm thinking about it, we never found Lamp either.
Nice. It must have been Turtle Rock, honestly. Maybe it could be in Lone Offer. Yeah, I can see that. It would need to be at a Mickey Mouse. Well, at a generic mouse name, my bad.
Could be
Or
Mickey
Golden
Mouse,
Chorizo.
could have been Showcase Showdown, but we are joined by Ikir. Good attempt.
Oh. Yep,
Yeah, we were.
Farfalu?
Yeah, Barf isn't here yet, but we were discussing like the only place Varia could have been was either on Blind if there was a price left in Thieves Town or in Turtle Rock.
You are checking GT for us. That's good. We don't know what is a GT.
There was no
It's a
price
lamp.
left
We
in
were
Thieves
talking
Town.
about it.
I had all 4 in Thieves Town. That Flute was the last one. There was still a map left or a compass left. I was counting.
Okay, so hang on. I missed it on your stream. Did you just see Varia at Showcase Showdown?
No, it was lamp. Lamp was a
Showcase
Lamp.
Showdown was Lamp.
Yeah, that
Okay.
was Lamp, which was also missing. I'm like, where is
Okay,
this
so
gonna be?
and you said there were no prices left in
In
Thieves
Thieves.
Town. So yeah, it had to be Turtle Rock.
GG Farfalu.
Yeah, Farfalu, your mic is muted. So
GG's.
yes, absolutely. GG from both of you. I had a blast watching this scene.
Hi,
Oh,
GG.
oh. Yep, GG Farfalu. I knew I was toast when I got that hammer. I put off Upper North Air so long. That gravity, I
I was
figured
surprised.
that was my way to Dark World, was through Meridia. Because I had hook shot, I had glove, I could get all the way through and do like everything.
You
And
mean
so I did.
walk?
Yeah, then there was Hammer just kind of hanging out at Speed Booster.
Yep. That's what I'm like, I could have this so long ago. Save so much routing.
Actually, I wasn't feeling very well because I skipped back of escape for so long. I got gravity very late after hell running and doing most of the stuff. I think I even did pod and Eastern without bow before getting gravity. So I wasn't feeling good about that.
With that boy in
but-
Aginato?
I'm sorry.
With that bow in Agina's cave too, that probably felt bad too.
Yeah, it's Sphere 1, but without boots and flute, who wants to go there, right?
Yeah, you're right. Too many Moldor, and you go left.
Yeah, like it's I think it's the most out of the way check in Sphere 1.
That one
yeah,
did with book.
definitely.
Once I got book, it's like, let's go see desert, and I got both items out of it. So I'm like, I'm not being the boss yet. Let's just check Agina, bow. I don't want to go back. Well, you
Alright.
missed gravity, so you weren't tempted to do all the Meridian stuff. You got the hammer, so that probably was beneficial for you.
Yeah.
All right, standard question I ask everybody. Obviously, we've heard what you felt bad about in your routing. What did you feel good about?
Tune. I think it was a fast mid.
Yes.
so,
It
that-
was a
that was-
very clean Fentoon.
Yeah, that was pretty
Nice.
quick. And actually, I didn't do the Law and Warfare Hell run in a while, so I was a bit, I would say, insecure about my safeties, but I forgot about how easy it is with space and screw. It's so good to have both items, which you don't. I mean, you don't have space in RBO, so it was way quicker with that. So I think the Vardy skip really paid off Even if,
Yeah.
I mean, if Varya was in Turtle Rock, it absolutely paid off. So
Yeah,
I was just a bit
there was nowhere
afraid.
left. Yeah, there was nowhere else left for it to be. It had to be there.
Yeah, if you got the second item in Meyer, which was that cutscene, then that's the only thing I have left besides Turtle Rock.
Oh, yikes! Yeah, I skipped both items in Meyer since I was maybe in go mode. I just needed to make sure I didn't need boots. So, by the way, I did a mistake there. After Ridley, I really should have checked Ridley tank in case it's Cape, because that would have been pretty bad coming back for Cape.
You didn't get Cape?
Oh gosh.
Cape was
No.
on Blacksmith.
Oh well, no, because I was in go mode there, so I just left as fast as I could without.
Flute?
Without flute, without Varya, just left pretty quick. But on my way out of Lawan Orphan, I just realized, wait, if I need boots, I still need to check at least the quick checks here in case we get Cape.
Right. Yeah, it's always a threat in GT. 1 in 22.
And what did you feel good about this race?
Oh, not much. Getting the boots. Getting the boots on my first trip around Dark World. It's like, oh, there's a Cape. Let's go take purple chest of boots, and then flew away, or not flew away, because I also skipped the back of Thieves Town, so I didn't have the flute until the end. I felt really bad about that.
Farfalu was solid.
But yeah, as the saying goes, rando got a rando.
Yep, make 2 skips, and they punish you.
Farfalu skipped the sandpits, and Akira got that plasma beam in right sandpits before even killing Dragon.
I got that X-ray. I'm getting the plasma, so I can at least use it. But the plan was to go down and also check Shack Tool, but then I got plasma. I'm like, oh well, I'll check Shack Tool with the left sandpit instead.
By the way, those sandpits, that was really sad to see all the garbage in all of Meridia, and then in both sandpit I see a power bomb pack, plasma. All I need for Lawan Orphan is there, and I have to reset that.
I grabbed plasma, went around, and then went out into Dark World from there. Plasma's good enough for me. I charge, no more ammo problem. Hero things got me.
All right, any final comments from either of you?
That's fun seat otherwise. I enjoyed it. Good game again, Farfalu.
Yeah, pretty nice to have a real art seat. I'm pretty sure the Upper Northvale run were required. Well, it seems that Ikea did most of the games, so yeah, you can confirm that Varya was, not Varya was required, but Hell Run were required, so yeah, pretty nice to have that with only 5 E-tanks.
Vibrant Colors, anything else you'd like to say?
I do not have anything else to say. You covered everything.
I just want to say thanks for the restream. Thank you, Big Box and System Vibrant Colors, for commentating today, and whoever our tracker was.
We were both kind of doing it.
We were both tracking. Well, thank you again, then. Thanks, Aussie, for getting the
It's
setup.
by the tracker.
Yeah, fighting the tracker the whole freaking time.
Oh, yeah, that happens.
All right, well, I think we can let you both go then.
Of course, thank you, AK and Farfalu, for racing. If you were not racing, we would not have much to commentate about.
Glad we get a hard mode one in here.
Yeah, I think that's it for today. It's time to conclude, right?
All right. Like I mentioned, one of the downtimes earlier, I'm going to be live on my own channel around 8 p.m. streaming Neverwinter on PS5 with my good friend Paperclip Mike. I would love it if some of y'all would come and take a look. All right.
So of course, follow the racers. So AK and Farfalu. Follow the commentator crew. Big Box is going to stream just soon as you just heard. Myself, Assistant of Vibrant Colors. Follow OCF Boost for organizing this, and follow all of the Speed Gaming channels.
Great. Like I said,
on Speed Gaming today,
I will be.
I'm looking if we have much stuff.
real quick, I will be live at 8 p.m. Eastern. That's in about 2 hours and 10 minutes. Like I said, doing different work with my good friend Paperclip Mike. And I think that's about all. I've been Big Bot. They've been a system of vibrant colors. Our racers have been Farpaloo and I here, and we will see you next mission.